I'm Michelle.
This is Talking Real Estate with Jeff and Michelle and
Starlight.
We're going to ask Star some questions today because she's been with us now for, how long has Star been with us? 5-6 months?
No, she's 6 months old now.
She's 6 months old, so she's been with us for 4 months.
4 months.
And if you're one of our clients who we've come out to see to get wet signatures on contracts after we put them under contract, a lot of our people say, Jeff, can you come out and can you bring your co-star?
Yeah.
Now, the co-star is Michelle. Co-star is Star.
Star
We went
is.
to
In
see-
fact, today we just had somebody stop by and say, they open up the door and they go, "Where's Star?" And I'm
Where's
like,
Star?
oh my,
We want to
that's so
see
crazy.
Star. And then
Everybody-
Star greeted them real cute.
Yes, she did.
Gave them some kisses. We're
Yep.
going to go see those folks
On Tuesday.
Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
Yep, we're
And
going to
we're
go
going to
see
sell
them.
their house.
And they have a little Maltese Yorkie.
People love it.
Is that
People,
called a Smorky? Or
Smorky? I'm
no.
not into dogs.
Or
as much as
Morkie.
you.
I think those are called Morkies.
I got a
Maltese.
golden retriever named Ginger.
Right, and I was watching a video last night about there's 2 different kinds of golden retrievers. There's the English one and there's the American one. I think you have the English one.
We have the English
yeah,
one.
because she's the cream color.
Yeah.
And I have a golden retriever, Molly, but she's the red one with the little short legs and all.
Deb told us that when we got her 4 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just going to tell you today.
She's very, the English ones are more squirmish than the American
Yeah, I
ones.
think they did say that.
There's something about them, I don't know, but we love our dog to death.
Star had a sleepover with Ginger. And she's got Debbie wrapped.
It was cute because Bruce and Michelle went to see Paul McCartney over in Orlando.
Very good show.
And Michelle was worried about, who's going to, I said, just bring Star over. Well, I mean,
I think Paul McCartney turns 80 this month.
he looks good though for 80.
Oh my God. I don't know, something like that. I'm going to
I
edit
just know
that
what we
out.
call what.
Anyways, Paul
She's
McCartney.
editing already.
Anyways,
We haven't even got started.
Paul McCartney was awesome. And we had some extracurricular activities too with people that was quite interesting.
Oh, you had some fun with some
who
folks?
would think when you go see the concert for the 80-year-old, you got the guy puking
no.
on your feet and the lady jumping up in the stairs.
Yep.
And when she jumped up, she's like going back and forth. It was hysterical. Finally, I just put my light on my phone in her face so she would get down because she was going to get hurt or hurt someone in the mix of it. But we saw our friends Rhonda over there.
Help me, Rhonda.
Yes, she's an international flight attendant. I guess that's what they call them now. And another thing is that sometimes she'll be with a like a sports team, like the Lightning, and be their attendant when they go off. So,
Okay.
wait, what are you holding there?
Well, I just got a text for showing confirmation for tomorrow for Boynton. That's a condo we just listed in Summertree.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like your husband Bruce is showing it.
Yeah, that'll be a 3% deal for our seller.
That
Bruce's
is
people like it.
awesome. Wait a minute, I got another. What is going on here?
I don't
Bruce
know.
is showing it twice?
Maybe $2.
3:30 and 4:30?
Yeah, $2.
Wow.
So while we're sitting here doing this podcast, we do have agents that are out showing our properties. Anyone on our team who shows that property, it's a 3% deal to our
3%.
customers.
Our clients love it.
Yes.
And let me get at the paper real quick. This is this week's.
And this is what they call from the
They
newspaper.
see the papers, you look up in the corner, it says 3%.
Mhm.
We've been doing that for 22 years.
Yep.
There's no, people, I got a call the other day, I got to tell you this. We're a member of the Better Business Bureau.
Mhm.
We're a member of the International MLS. I'm a broker. Been a broker for 22 years. The guy calls me up and he says, Jeff, we got a postcard. He got a postcard. He goes, Jeff, is this 3% a scam? And I said, excuse me? I said, you're the first person, why would you call somebody up and ask them something like that?
That's
Unless
it.
you're looking for the thing. And I said, well, no, sir, if we have the buyer and the seller, just like it says, we charge you 3%. He goes, well, the realtor that I know said you've never done that. I'm going,
Oh my God.
here's
we
a
do it all
paper
the time.
loaded with them.
Every month we do it.
Every month we do it. In fact,
Sometimes 2 or 3 times.
I mean, it's just
But
incredible.
I mean, here's the thing. Somebody calls us, we go show the house. They like it, they buy it. That's it.
Let's talk about
If they don't like
can
the
Can I
house-
talk about Mary on Helmsley?
No.
Why not? She was a
I
broker.
think you all have heard that before.
Well, let me tell a story. I'm not going to
Short
mention
version.
short version. So a broker that owned a franchise in West Pasco calls us, what, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Jeff, sell our house. Her husband did glass insulation. She had sold the franchise. We go up and we sell our house, 3%. That's it. That was a short version.
Well, we have a video.
If you want to watch the long version,
if you go to
just go down. We call it
life of a listing. Life of a listing.
Yeah, we had the buyer for that. Michelle's driving in the Mustang.
Yeah.
The people bought it. Of course, it was full price, cash. I don't think they had any repairs, but everybody loves us, and there's no catches. There's no hook. There's
that's simple. We show it, we sell it. It's 3.
And as you just saw, we're showing our condo.
Yeah.
What was that, tomorrow?
Right. So Jeff, we want to talk today because
price reductions.
Everybody's getting nervous about the market crashing, and you and I are watching these videos, and the videos are made by people who want to buy houses or buyers, and they're hoping for a crash. Well, the only way it's going to crash is if all the sellers get together and decide to let it crash. And I don't know what's going on in other states. I'm just talking here.
I know. We know friends. We're going to a Star Power conference next month. I've been a Star Power star. That means you have to sell over 100 houses, do so much business, and all those other things. Next month in Dallas, and so we get a lot of reports. We get a lot of stuff. And in order for our market here in West Pasco to crash, how many houses we got? 492?
Total active 492.
Let's raise that to 500. How many are under contract last week?
623.
No. And how many went on active? 142.
Right.
And
91 people out of the total 492 lowered their price.
And why was that? Because just like with us.
That's like almost 25%.
Because these realtors go on these listing appointments. The house is worth $350. And this just happened in Timber Oaks. We were just on, sorry about this weekend. We were just on an appointment today. Now our people were realistic. We sit there, we're going over all the numbers. She said, yeah, we were figuring between 240 and 250. We said 250. She says, what's wrong with the house down the street? It's the same house and it's listed for $275. She just basically answered her own question. It's $25,000 overpriced. Now people are looking at it, and maybe somebody will make an offer, but the seller thinks they probably have the only house in Timber Oaks, and right now I think there was 8 or 9.
There's 8 in Timber Oaks right
and
now.
We have 2 of them, so we always have 20% of them in there.
But ours are under those. No, actives.
Yeah, those are
ours
actives.
just went under contract.
Yeah, ours are. Yeah, because they're priced where they're supposed to be. A little bit. We always price a little bit higher, and everybody's always happy with us. It's just another call. We get calls all the time.
I know. I was looking to see if it was someone we knew.
No, it's just a call.
Okay.
But anyway, so what happens is, and then I'll let Michelle talk for a second, is you call us up, we come to see you, and your house is worth $350, and you say, well, we had one the other day. We go out to see him, his house is worth, the house right down the street was the exact same model, sold for $350. I want to list mine for $475. Mine's nicer. So we drive by, you got to be a lot nicer for $125,000
I don't need. You can remodel your whole house for $100,000.
Yeah.
So, and that isn't how it works. How it works is the comps have to do it, or the bank won't give the loan, and that's just.
Now, if they're paying cash, they're going to write a check.
They can do whatever they want.
But if you're a cash buyer, let's
cash buyers, they are either at or below.
Yeah. If you're looking at a house for $350, you're not going to give somebody $475. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd have to. My mom would have to live next door.
Yeah, there'd have to be a reason to do that, but they're not. I mean, that's the thing. Before there were only 1 or 2 houses available, so they were paying 5 or 10 more, but nobody's paying 100. And the market isn't going like that anymore. It's now kind of making a curve. It's more.
It's leveling off.
Leveling off. And here's the thing. Leveling off is pretty good because a year ago you would have gotten $100,000 less on your house as a market value. So plateau it at 100 more than last year, still good. And as long as the sellers don't crash it, it won't crash. But the prices are good. So if your house is worth $350, sell it for $350. That would be
for
great.
$360 with us. We'll get you $360. Well, here's the thing.
But that's it for price reductions. Also,
There's 142 that came on the market this week. Now, if you take the normal numbers, that means roughly 20 to 25 of them overpriced their house. So if we pull up all the actives that came on this week and we look at them in 2 to 3 weeks, because they'll probably still, the people that are overpriced will still be overpriced, and then they'll start reducing. Well, that's why we have 492 houses on the market. Last week, I think, on the market in a minute, we had 380 or 388, whatever it was we said. So we've only picked up 12 houses. Well, every week now we're picking up 10 or 12 houses. But yeah, it's just
crazy. The biggest thing is, first of all, don't get scared and panic.
Yeah.
Because then that creates a situation where the market does start going down. Price your house where it should be.
Yeah.
There's enough comps to, like I said, today we went to Timber Oaks. That's one of our stomping grounds. There are 8 active, and this is everyone in MLS. There are 8 active. There were 11 pending.
Something like that.
And there were 56 that had sold.
In the last 6 months.
Out of 56, there are at least 3 comps to support what your price is.
And we had 14 out of the 56.
And, you know,
so.
Also there's there's all kinds of research you can do. And you could read it. So if you updated everything, your comp should be against everybody who did everything. If your house isn't comped with everything done, it should be comped to those who are the same. So, you know, that's the thing.
But, you know, like people say, if they have the time, price it wherever you want, but...
Yep.
You know.
We'll try any price for 2 weeks.
Yeah, because you'll know in
2 weeks. You know. Technology now is so smart that in 2 weeks you'll know. You'll know how many people showed your house. You'll know how many people looked at it on Zillow, Realtor.com, the MLS. I know how many agents looked at it on MLS. I know how many emails. Do we get another showing?
We have a showing on Muffin. That's what did we list that, 360?
Yes, and it is, it's such a lovely house. When I go to her house, I feel I'm like at my house, because she has all the cutest stuff.
That house is gorgeous. Yeah. It'll be gone within the next, and we'll probably have the buyer for it.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, if we show the house, we're going to sell it. I'm telling you, we love doing that.
Yeah.
I could give you a laundry list of all of them that we sold. Mm-hmm. Shell Point was a cute one. That was the other day.
Yeah.
What was the one in Beacon Woods? Fairway.
Star.
Remember the two?
Did you show any?
I gotta tell you this one. This one was cute.
Star,
so the lady calls me up and she says, "Jeff, I want to look at the condo on Fairway." I said, "Okay." So we showed it. She buys it. We're putting it under contract. We're going over later that day, and I'm taking Zach with me. And I said, "Zach, go with me on Fairway. We're gonna get a contract signed." He says, "Okay." And he's real nervous. Zach
has worked full time for a whole month now.
Yep, and he's been with us forever.
He's been with us since he was 2, but he's doing a great job.
He's the best.
If you're one of our people and he calls
you, if you get a call from Zach, he's the best. It's like talking to me. In fact, sometimes it's better. So anyway, we go out and see the 2 ladies. We got the seller and we got the buyer, and we're at the same table signing. Now normally we never do that, but. Anyway, they hit it off, and we're over, and we're getting it signed. We're doing all Michelle.
They were neighbors.
They were neighbors down the street. So we're walking in, and we're going over. It's full price. It's cash. So this is pretty simple. And I said to Zach, just make sure I have everything initialed and signed, so I don't come back.
Well, actually, before they left, I said, Zach, just remember, if Jeff doesn't get everything signed, you're returning. So he made.
Yeah, because now that's what he does. So anyway, while we're there. They bring up the commercial about size matters and I like cookies. Mm-hmm. And she had gone to the store and bought some cookies. Now, I had 3 of them. I never
get these cookies. I'm locked up in my office. No cookies.
Can somebody please send us some cookies? So anyway, I'm eating these 3 cookies. They're chocolate chip something.
Oh my God, that lady's going to call and say, don't be eating the cookies, you're going to get fat.
Don't eat the cookies.
Somebody called us on the phone and said,
quit eating the
cookies.
cookies.
Don't eat those cookies, you're going to get fat.
So